Shit talker black.
The advanced team that came here, they stayed. Some of their offspring stayed too.
Yeah, we stayed. Some of our offspring stayed too. But Earth was not the only planet where we stayed. Before we had to get rid of them, when we allowed the little pink caveman bastards to stay on Mars, we had to stay on other planets too, because they went around the same way they do today. I mean, if you go and you watch the movie, something about 4th of July or some shit, or it came out around the 4th of July, something like that, but it's with Will Smith, and Will Smith is carrying the alien. Notice the alien has dreads. Well, see how they use our own to tear down and kill our own so that they can tell our story? See, every nation has a story, or many stories, you know, the many stories for my nation, but they seem to want to tell all of them. Man, I have a movie. I'm going to show it, maybe not now. I'm going to run this phone as long as no other vibrations or frequencies are in this room, in the physical. Then I'll just keep running this until then. But there's a movie. It's about the Mayans. If you're talking about the Mayans, then you're talking about the mobiles. If you're talking about the mobiles, then you're talking about me. If you're talking about aNUNnaQU, you're talking about me. But they seem to want to tell me about me, like they fill my head with so much shit I forgot. No, bitch, your shit was coming in, I was filtering it in, and then something was filtering the trash out, you know. So I take it in my brain and I shit it out my ass. These niggas are liars. So we had to go to other planets also and stay there. It's like you know, you would leave like a teacher, something like that. It was not a leader, because we had to leave a crew there to teach other planets, to give other planets back their memories. They're trying to choke me, because they don't want me to tell. But see, I told them all I needed was my own spy. I mean, I could have died with this motherfucking information. You know, some people I say, you know, I was going to take this shit to my grave with me. I was. I mean, no matter what they said about the aNUNnaQU, no matter what they said about Ruth or Shiva, and they turned Shiva into a man, but Ruth is the Kali's Goddess, is the goddess Kali. At least you guys call her a goddess. You know, she is actually my Ima, so I know about her. And you guys have just turned her into, like, wow, the pink man can just change everybody's stories and make it their own. And then when I go and tell my story, it's like, I'm delusional. The pink man is delusional. That is the corporate. He is delusional. And he is going off someone else's findings. You know, they all show you the snitching motherfucker. And see, if he had never said anything, the Zechariah snitching bitch, if he had never said anything, I would never have said anything about the aNUNnaQUs. You know? I mean, I would have probably, you know, I guess that's how I got around to him, you know. I was actually researching aNUNnaQU, you know, just to see what someone says. And the page that I was sent to, he's a melanated man. He had some things about the aNUNnaQU there, and I wanted to know, you know. I knew the spelling was wrong, but I still felt like it was aNUNnaQU. I just wanted to know, and so he began to tell me about this snitching dude. I never bought the book, never read the book, but I did, you know, like read a synopsis on the internet. And I was like, wow. And he would read a couple of pages to me, or I think he even would talk about him, but everybody began to talk about him like it was a program or something, you know? So I just started learning more and more and just hearing all this shit about aNUNnaQU and them. See, the pink man has to make everyone like them Neanderthals. See, he said there were already Neanderthals on the planet. So I guess the Neanderthals could not be used because they are Neanderthals, but yet you are Neanderthal today and you can make all this fucking technology and even have patents. You're Neanderthals. And then he said that they made him. You know, they made them. And then he says that aNUNnaQU and them created them down here on this earth. No. See, if Zechariah snitching had never gone snitching and lying about it, and then they want to act like they can actually read the scrolls. When I saw that shit, I'm like, really, motherfucker? You can actually see the scrolls? Read them? You can see them, but I mean, he can break them down and read them. These bitches can tell us any fucking thing. I mean, they have so many fucking numbers. That man who did the mind control shit, that Michael Persinger guy, he had all those numbers all behind him. What the fuck was all of that? I bet, ask that motherfucker, will he take all the numbers to aNUNnaQU right now? Ask him. Because see, all these little funky ass numbers and symbols and shit like that came from their dad, Inky. He said Inky created them. And he did. From Pandora's womb, this is what came out the box. He is not Jacob, melanated. He is Esau, pink, and hairy all over. But now, you know, they have shavers and all kind of other shit to keep hair off your face and all this kind of shit. Some of them really are not that hairy, but most of them are. Especially the Jews.